All right, hopefully you've sort of figured out how to hold the yarn. It's okay if you're not quite there. But now it's time to learn how to chain. So chaining is the foundation of many, many, many crochet projects. There are other ways to start a crochet project, but chaining is definitely the most common way. So it's really important that you learn and master the chain. Because you will be starting most crochet projects, at least as a beginner, with chains. So get chaining, have a good time, let's go! All right, so you've got your slip knot on your hook, you've got your yarn gripped. So what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over, which is simply getting the yarn over the hook. And then you're going to use your hook and pull this yarn through the loop that's on your hook. And that is how you make a chain. So when you do this, you want to kind of have your hook facing sideways so that you can drag it through the loop. So you're going to yarn over. And you notice I'm doing this with this hand, not this hand. It's not a wrist intensive thing. It's very much a finger thing. You yarn over, and then you drag that yarn through the loop that's on your hook. So yarn over and pull it through. And as you're pulling it through, you're kind of rotating this down so that you don't drop it. And you see it makes these little V's as you go. Do a few more. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. You want to keep a grip on this, because if you're just doing this, you can't crochet. You have to be holding this. You also want to keep your grip as close up here as the hook as possible, because if your grip is down here, it's harder to maintain the right tension, and it becomes a little interesting. Now to undo your chains, you just go bloop, bloop, bloop. You just gently pull on your working end of the yarn. So I'm going to insert my hook. Now to figure out what direction you're supposed to put your hook in, pull out your yarn loop and then gently make it smaller, and the end that's actually the working end, that's what goes in front. So again, we're gonna yarn over and pull through. So the way you count chains is you simply count the V's. Now I'm gonna pull on this little knot down here a bit so that it's obvious that that's not a stitch, because the knot kind of looks like a V as well. So to count, you just count the V's, or you can just count the little side of the V's, because sometimes they can look a little dizzying and confusing if you're not used to it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 chains. Hopefully you've got a few chains now. Now what I want you to do is pull on the working end and undo everything that you just did. Make a new slip knot. Get it on your hook. Get your yarn grip correct. Now I want you to do 10 chains. So yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now count them, make sure you've got 10, and then do it again. Except this time I want you to do 20 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And count that, make sure it's 20. And if your chains are crazy looking and not all neat and nice, I want you to pull them out and do 20 more. And then I want you to pull all of those out and then do it again. Do it until they're starting to look pretty uniform. They don't have to be perfect. You just started learning this. You have so far to go, but they should be fairly uniform. You know, like a C plus. Get to a C plus of 20 chains and then move on.